ladies and gentlemen. You will see the absence of my colleagues because they're dealing with question time, and some of them will come over later and join you. You have brought sunshine with you, so thank you very much. Really great privilege to have you all here and welcome you to the nomination launch of the inaugural Asian Restaurant and Takeaway Awards, ARTA, making its fantastic debut later this year in September in grand place of O2, I believe. I'm really looking forward to that. ARTA, an official award which will be recognizing and promoting and of course celebrating the immense contribution and the popularity of our cuisine and the catering industry in the UK. I have to say that for the first time it will be taking on board the customers themselves will be driving it, which is a fantastic idea, and I think that it's much weighted. I have to say that my association with the catering industry, of course, notwithstanding the fact that I've learned to cook very, very early, and there aren't enough women chefs, and maybe the industry will go much further if that was ever to be possible, and I hope that you will look out for all the women chefs. But anyway, apart from that, I had the privilege of launching the catering industry all-party parliamentary group in Parliament, which is currently, I had it for a couple of years, and I thought it's time that we give it to my colleague in the Commons, and Paul Scully. I'm hoping that he will be here also to celebrate with you. So today and every day until September, I want to tell you that we're paying homage to the industry and remarkable success of all of you and the entrepreneurs who make it possible. ARTA's voice is not the owners and not the critics, but it is the voice of the customers and those who enjoy the curry. I'm immensely proud that I'm able to be with you and ARTA today, and all of you, to celebrate this milestone, and I wish you every success. And it's my really great pleasure to hand over to Samantha Simmons, who needs no introduction, but nonetheless I'll tell you, she's a very, very well-known personality on these and many other platforms. She's become synonymous with the curry industry now and all the events, but most importantly, she's going to be ARTA's ambassadors. So I hand over to Samantha. Thank you very much.
Takeaway Awards. As the Baroness said, I'm Samantha Simmons, and I am a journalist and news presenter currently on BBC World News. I'm also a great curry lover. I was born in Bradford, so I guess it's in my DNA, although I just admitted to not being able to take strong chilies, so apparently that doesn't qualify me as a true curry lover. I was just advised. So ARTA is setting out to play a pivotal role, as the Baroness said, in the transformation of the UK restaurant industry. It's ready to really revolutionise the way the restaurants and takeaways across the country are recognised by their peers. I want to welcome now Devon Malcolm, who is another ambassador alongside myself. He's going to actually formally open the nominations, which kick off at 1 o'clock, so we've got a couple of minutes time, but everybody's welcome to nominate their restaurant, their favourite takeaway restaurant or restaurant. And Devon is going to come up, the well-known cricket legend. Please come up.
Thank you very much, Samantha. Baroness, thank you very much again for inviting us to this fantastic venue to be here this afternoon. I must say a massive thank you to ARTA for taking on Chance to Shine, one of my favorite charities, does their charity this year. What I'm here, I'm just going to say thank you, and I probably will have to key in my favorite restaurant. Is it is what I do now, or is it later on? As I said, I was just mentioning a while ago about the Ashes. I don't know how many people here watch the Ashes.
Want to talk about your charity?
Yeah, I'll talk about the charity, about the cricket and all that business. But as I said, the main thing is Chance to Shine, the cricket. I mentioned what Chance to Shine does. Not only, we're not here, our Chance to Shine not here to provide or to, get all international cricketers. We're trying to teach the kids through cricket, and we found out that a lot of kids will turn up to school if they get the chance to play a bit of cricket. I think way back my time in the early days, I always looked forward to playing cricket at the weekends and all that reason. It gave me a great platform really. And cricket help you to do ARTA, help to do a lot of things. Not only cricket itself, but leadership and all that business. So, okay. So again, thanks very much for supporting Chance to Shine, one of the best charities I feel. And let me just key in the time. Can I key my fifth?
Kicked off, just about.
Just about? Okay.
Everybody should do it, really. Yeah.
Everybody can key their favorite restaurant. And
60 seconds. Yes.
Really? There's a chance. I've just been told as well. If you get on the website, I reckon Samantha will tell you the website. There's a chance also to win £1,000. Will that be on the final in September?
Hopefully, if the technology doesn't let us down.
If the technology gone to. If you check into ARTA, ARTAUK.com, you can log in there, your favorite restaurant, and as I said, there's a chance of winning £1,000.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming in today, and a lot of people have made the effort from far apart. I've got people coming from Wales, some people from Newcastle, Liverpool, from people came from the West countries. We really appreciate for everyone coming in and supporting ARTA. And what else can I say? It is our maiden journey, as Baroness said, and we are hopeful that with everyone helping support, we can really engage the industry and see if we can actually help the industry to truly recognize the people who work hard day and night, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Our mission is not only about any awards, our mission is to somehow introduce the industry to the regional colleges where we have staff shortage. There are a lot of regional colleges around the country, and we're hopeful that ARTA can play a part where we can get the colleges to engage with the industry itself, and the industry itself can then take the initiative, and hopefully that if we work together, then it will help the industry enhance itself. It will help the colleges to bring today's youngsters to engage with the Indian restaurant trade. I don't really want to say much. I'm not a very good speech person, but once again, thank you very much everyone coming in. Some of the viewers, thank you.
Thank you. I'm not going to say much more. We're actually going to play a video now to explain a little bit more about the awards. So you can have a look at the screen at the end of the room there, and there'll be a bit more information about it. Thank you. And then we will have some lunch.
ARTA, Asian Restaurant and Takeaway Awards.
Great pleasure to host the launch of the ARTA Awards. It sounds like it's going to be a really unique event in the industry in this country.
It's about transparency, it's about engagement, it's the peers who will decide who they want to nominate, it's about client engagement, it's about working with a partnership, it's about working with colleges and universities, and it's about finding true people who really deserve to be nominated.
As Samantha says, this is a really exciting kind of new event. It's great to be part of the launch of it, and to be able to share with the people here all the amazing things that curry restaurants around the country.
It's a great initiative, and I'm extremely proud and happy for Chance to Shine, one of my favorite charities, to be involved.
It is my great pleasure to welcome you all here this evening to the launch of the ARTA, the Asian Restaurant and Takeaway Awards. It's really fabulous to see so many of you here tonight. Now, respected guests, tonight is no ordinary evening. We're going to be showing you something new, innovative, and really exciting in the Asian catering industry. ARTA is setting out to play a pivotal role in the transformation of the UK restaurant industry, and is ready to revolutionise the way restaurants and takeaways across the country are recognised by their peers. It isn't just a competition or just any old awards ceremony. ARTA isn't about one special night or one specific accolade. It is, in fact, revolutionise and modernise the culinary industry in unimaginable ways forever. And extending his skills and expertise into the field of technology. He is the Managing Director of Salik & Co., CEO of Le Chef PLC, which is also known as Chef Online, and founder of ARTA. Can I request now Mr. Mohammed Munim Salik for his welcome speech?
There was nothing on it when we started, and we've literally come all the way here today, and everyone who's here to support us is the testimony, and everyone's belief that we do have something that we can share and we can give back.
Why another one? What makes this so special, so different?
That this is about a new innovation. This is about engaging the customers, the users, the people who actually go to a restaurant on a regular basis. This concept was quite different, and we like to call it the champions of champion. If you want to compare this to football or any sport, this is like the World Cup. We're going to have an award which is worth £40,000 worth of a trophy that will be taken by the winner.
There are other aspects of social media marketing that a lot of us are lacking behind, and we'd also encourage people to do that as well as part of the process. On top of that, we'll be offering a brand new car, and hopefully that will encourage the customers to engage, taking part in this nomination.
Canary Wharf is very proud to be supporting ARTA this evening. As you know, we have a long tradition of supporting our local business community. I strongly support this initiative. It's a wonderful opportunity to celebrate the very best in South Asian cuisine.
If you cannot recognize your champion, you cannot produce any champion. For the sake of producing champion, you need to recognize them. And I hope the ARTA is doing very well. The initiative is very novel. We congratulate you. We wish you all the best. And I extend our help to you anytime you need.
I would like to congratulate ARTA for doing such a wonderful initiative to recognize takeaways, the restaurateur, everything.
ARTA is a really exciting new initiative, and we've heard about some of that today. One of the things that the speakers talked about was the transparency and the control from people who go to restaurants. I'm certainly have been thinking about one or two in my area of Hackney that I'm going to be kind of nominating, I think.
It's a big industry and it isn't getting enough recognition, I can tell you. I'm sure you'll all agree. I won't say much more. Congratulations again, Salik Bhai and your team.
Presenter is one of them, and there's another one who's less famous. The three of us, I think, Harry put food on the table for us, if you know what I mean. And I've spoken out on some of the challenges that the industry has in the House of Commons. I remember telling George Osborne, remember him? About the curry crisis, the fact that at the time, I think it was 2 Indian restaurants a week were closing because of the punitive visa conditions for the Tier 2 visas. And that I have to say that those Conservatives, or those Leave people, they weren't all Conservatives, did tell us a lot of porkies, didn't they? They said that if you vote Leave, that the curry chefs can all come with open arms. Where are they? I asked this from the front bench even when I was Shadow Home Affairs Minister. It looks like there was never any plan for any of this to happen. The target was always the tens of thousands. So it looked like they hoodwinked a lot of people. I think there was a whole campaign, #SaveOurCurry. They were saying that, if we leave the EU, all these people can come with open arms. Anyway, whatever. There's a lot of challenges ahead, things like Just Eat, things like cutting into margins, the fact that the microwave meal market is not as special as it used to be chicken tikka masala as when I was a kid. It was an exotic thing you had to go to a restaurant for. But anyway, look, I'm happy to be your curry champion in Parliament. So, sorry, it sounds a bit like cash for questions. Anything you want asked, I won't take cash for it. But let me know. And as I say, as a product of the curry industry, I'm happy to speak out for it. It's brilliant to be here at these awards that are consumer chosen, not by some shady panel of experts somewhere, but that the actual eating public chooses to bring them themselves. So Happy New Year, or is it Happy Easter? I don't know, they're already selling hot cross buns everywhere and eggs. Or Happy Valentine's Day or something. But anyway, hope I'm not too late to wish you a happy and prosperous New Year. And let's do this together, people. Thank you.
These speeches, and we're going to have lunch now, so please enjoy. Thank you.
I'm actually private secretary to the League of the House of Lords, so I've literally just been going upstairs speaking to her. So I'm like George Osborne, except with less cash, because they're all unpaid. But it does keep me busy. But of course, what I always want to do is come back and see you guys, see the people that I started with when I was first elected in 2015, the curry catering industry. And it's an industry that is so dear to my heart. Which is why I was quite happy to miss lunch, because I don't think it was curry, was it? That you just eating. But no, because I actually see the 11,000 or so entrepreneurs around the country that have done so well over the years, and the people that you employ. And that's why when I was asked to support ARTA, I was really, really happy to do so, because you're offering something else, you're offering something different. And what it's doing is actually looking at the industry in a really holistic way. Bringing in customers, bringing supporters in to actually nominate restaurants, nominate people, nominate the skilled people that you have across the industry, not just in the kitchen itself, and that's really, really important. And then actually to just keep something going. I think it's going to be the FA Cup of the Curry Awards, with the cup that's going to be doing the rounds. Hopefully this is going to be, and I know it will be, a really prestigious thing for people to be holding up that cup, cherishing for that year that they are the very best in the country. And it's right that we celebrate the very best and inspire the next generation of people to make sure that this industry not only survives but thrives as well. So thank you very much for welcoming me. I look forward to keeping involved with you. Thank you.
Wonderful to be here. Happy New Year. And I'm delighted to be here at the Asian Restaurant and Takeaway Awards, the inaugural award ceremony here in the House of Lords, being sponsored by Baroness Uddin. I think it's fantastic to be able to attend this event and to support the consumer's choice for restaurants and takeaways. So I want to congratulate in advance the nominees as well as the winners, and I wish them every success for the future. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Tanya Bhai. Firstly, I would like to thank everyone who has traveled from all over the country to come and help and support us. ARTA is a national award. We'll be recognizing the immense work that the Asian restaurant and takeaway industry does. Asian restaurant and takeaway industry is our backbone. There are thousands and thousands of restaurants that belongs to our community. Currently, we have over 17,000 restaurants that makes up the industry. It's time we celebrate the industry. We recognize the hard work of the individuals and the small SMEs put together. It's 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and they work all on social hours. Especially with our youngsters, they are not joining the industry. By not joining, it's leaving a big void in between, and we are struggling as a result. Yes, there is a campaign going on to see if we can get people from overseas. However, it's unlikely to happen, and it's not happening. In the meantime, we have to survive. We have to find a way of revolution. Especially, we have to find a way of getting ourselves ready for the next generation. And ARTA, we intend to do this. Our mission is to engage the local community, local colleges, universities, and trying to get their students to come and join the industry. And we also want to encourage the industry itself to modernize itself by sending their management to courses that are offered by catering colleges all over the country. If we can do this, then this will help the youngsters of today to consider a career.
Please explain the criteria of nominate and what will be the prize you're offering.
The nomination criteria is we'll be looking at customer reviews, we'll be looking at general reviews, i.e. TripAdvisor, Google, food hygiene. Then the customers will be nominating their favorite restaurant, i.e. quality of food, quality of service, value for money. Then they will be shortlisted to a cook-off. And from the cook-off, there will be set criteria and will be selecting around about 30 people per region and will be then choosing the winners from that. The grand prize is a silver and gold trophy, which is worth over £40,000. And that would be something to be proud of. So we all can really celebrate ourselves like the World Cup. Thank you.